Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks, but not exactly. I'm still one day away from it being 2 weeks, so technically I'm within like the standard I kind of set for myself. Like, I want to make sure at least one video gets out before it hits like 2 weeks, even though I shouldn't exactly worry about that. I try not to worry about that too much. If you've been in my channel long enough, I rambled about this before, but basically it's been almost 2 weeks. I want to at least get one video out. I've been busy with exams, projects, stuff like that. Like, you've been on my channel long enough, you know what I'm saying. But there's always gonna be like new subscribers that could just always just come in, so we want to kind of explain. So, sorry about that. Noise going on over there. Anyway, well, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So yeah, it's almost been 2 weeks. So I'm here with a video, and I know. Okay. I was planning on doing a review for the Ghost and Molly McGee, I think, and then I remembered it was like end of last week, beginning of this week, I think it was. It was one of those two, where I remembered I haven't posted about the Big City Green season 4 episode titles, and I remembered I talked about it with you guys before. It's because they had the episode titles but no descriptions, like synopsises and stuff. And I'm like, okay, let me check again. And believe it or not, they have it. So I was like, oh, that's convenient. So they have 5 episode titles listed, but you only have 3 episode titles with descriptions and stuff. So I'm gonna be going over those 3, and by airing like on live TV, they have recently premiered their 4th episode. So it's kind of weird that the 4th episode doesn't have a description here, since this is the official thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Maybe they forgot to do it. Maybe they take a couple days, or I don't know. I mean, I don't know exact decision, because I'm not part of Disney or anything, so I don't know the exact decision for that, or why they wouldn't put episode 4. Maybe they're waiting for episode 5. Again, I don't know. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about that. Yes, I'm going to be going over the first 3 episodes and the episode titles, and going over what I think is going to happen, and that sort of stuff. We've been watching long enough. It's basically what I do when I'm going over episode titles and synopsis. Descriptions, I guess that's easier to say. And anyway, what else? I am so sorry for the noise going on outside. Okay. Okay, got some more water. And what was the other thing I want to mention? Oh, right. The other thing I wanted to mention is I wanted to say a big thank you for the votes that you have done for the recent not recent community post, of the most recent community post, which was posted about like nine days ago, like over a week ago. I posted a community post for the monthly update for October, and what show you want me to review first. That was basically the goal. And usually, and it's not like you're like required to do it, but it gives me a good idea of what the audience wants, or at least wants me to review, or what show they enjoy more. It really helps out a lot. And usually I don't get a lot of votes, but for some reason with this October, I mean, I'm not complaining at all. I love it. And that a bunch of votes, like how many votes were there? Like 7, 9? I think this is most that I've ever gotten, at least within like a week or so. It's been just votes have been piling and piling. Not like too much. I'm not gonna over exaggerate or oversell it or anything, but it's been going good. Most I ever gotten. So I just want to say thank you so much, because I'm trying to remember the percentages. I remember Haley's on it. Season 1A is 0%, which is fine. Maybe not a lot of people are into it. Maybe people are still trying to grasp the show. Maybe they are just not into like the future, or like the future is set in stone. Maybe, but that's the concept of the show. If you watch my trailer reaction review for it, so like I even think I did. I even think I did like episode titles for it. I need to double check on that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. And basically, it's about like completing a list. So the future can be set in stone and the world doesn't collapse, basically. um, and that's basically the concept of the show, and that's the 0%, which is fine. For Big City Greens season 4A and Secrets of Sulphur Springs season 3A. I'm trying to remember the letters, is it A, B, or C. It was some Secrets of Sulphur Springs season 3A. And those two were 14% that was voted. I believe so. It was 14%. And Secrets of Sulphur Springs, oh wait, did I say the wrong thing? Oh, hold on a second. I think I said like the wrong shows. I'm sorry. Oh man, what was it? Wait, sorry. Big City Greens season 4A and The Ghost and Molly McGee season 2A. Sorry, those were the two shows. Those were 14%. Secrets of Sulphur Springs season 3A, that was a 79, I believe, 79%. So that was like the most of the votes. So I was like, oh wow, it was a surprise, but that's what you guys wanted. So I'm hoping before October's over. That's why I want to get this one for Big City Greens out of the way, so I can go straight into season 4 episode 1. Well, when I get to it, not straight right away, but when I get into it, I definitely want to do that. But I definitely wanted to get this done first, since I actually have episode titles. Let's see. Is there anything? Oh right. So basically, I want to get this video done so I can get a start on Secrets of Sulphur Springs. I want to get that mini review done on episode 1. Excuse me. I definitely wanted to get that finished, but definitely before October hits. So let me see. I want to get this video done today. I always hope I can have time for a mini review, but I'm not sure that's gonna cut it tonight. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to tonight for that. So what I'm hoping is that the mini review for Secrets of Sulphur Springs season 3A, episode 1. But I need to stop saying like the letters when I'm actually talking about the episode. The mini review for Secrets of Sulphur Springs season 3, episode 1. There. I'm gonna do the mini review for that, and hopefully that'll be posted on Tuesday. Hopefully, especially since I have a lot of work to do on Tuesday, and mini review, it doesn't take long at all. All I need to do is just watch the episode, which that, again, just doing the one episode, and since I already watched the episode before, this is just a rewatch. I don't think that should take that long. Yeah, that shouldn't take too long. So I would definitely want to get that done on Tuesday, and then hopefully on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I can actually do the actual episode 1 review. Hopefully. So yeah, I can do that on Thursday. Episode 2 will be Friday. Saturday it will be episode 3. And then Sunday will be episode 4. Hopefully, will that actually happen? I hope so, but I don't know. But hopefully that's gonna be the plan. And Thursday through Sunday, that's going to be episodes 1 through 4. Yeah. So that's basically my plan. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Yeah, because it's October 15th. So yeah, I don't think it'll be a bad thing to have at least 4 episodes done, reviews done for Secrets of Sulphur Springs. Get 4 episodes done. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, but without further ado, let's get started. We're talking about the Big City Green season 4 episode titles. So again, of how this works if you're new. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. I'm gonna mention at the end of the video also. I just want to say thank you so much to. Oh geez, what was the number again? Oh come on. Anyway, what was the number? Oh right. Thank you so much to my 208th and 209th subscribers. Yes, I have gained 2 more subscribers and I'm extremely grateful, even though I haven't posted in almost 2 weeks. I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel and checking it out and watching my reactions and reviews and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. I really do. So just just a thank you to my new subscribers, my current subscribers, my original subscribers that just come on and off the channel. Check the channel out, share it around, see people will be interested, especially for the Big City Green stuff, or the Ghost of Mama McGee stuff, or Secret Silver Spring stuff, or for Marvel stuff, or like Marvel trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, just just whatever you're interested in. And yes, I just really appreciate it. And I also appreciate my new viewers, my current viewers, my original viewers, and viewers just come on and off the channel. Just check it out. I really do appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And it's at times that like this, even though it's been almost like 2 weeks away from the camera, it's good to kind of get back into the horse, because if I don't do it in 2 weeks and then kind of wait 3 weeks or wait a month, it would just feel like it's kind of like a new thing. Even right now, it kind of feels like I haven't done it in a long time. I kind of feel like that because I'm kind of, oh wait, I had to look at the camera, I had to make sure I'm near the mic, and to make sure I focus, because along with doing my project, which is a what do I want to say, a capsule of a bunch of different things and different tasks that I have to do and stuff, especially with the different type of classes that I have. There are different in subjects. I have to juggle that around. I'm oh wait, this is more history based, and this is more science based, and this one is more digital based, and stuff like that. And yeah, and also just catching up on current stuff like the Spider-Man 2 PS5 game that's been coming out, the Percy Jackson series, yeah, the Percy Jackson new series that's gonna be coming out, Hilda season 3, that's gonna come out soon. I don't remember exactly when, but that's gonna come out pretty soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I even heard there's gonna be a Goosebumps series that's come out. I'm not a huge fan of Goosebumps. I actually have a pretty funny story about that. One that I guess not funny, it just happened. One of my birthdays, my early birthdays, I received a gift of a whole series of Goosebumps books. And seriously, if I was a fan of horror back then, I would have loved it. I'm not sure if I still have it or not, but I probably don't. Back in my old house, I sorry about that. I probably don't still have it. I don't know where it is, but yeah. If I was a fan of Goosebumps, I would have loved those books. But what happens, what happens. So yeah, this is gonna be a new series. A lot of people don't love it, so just if you have a chance, you have Disney Plus, and you want to check that out, or if you don't, or in the comments below, are you guys a fan of horror and Goosebumps and stuff? Have you seen the show? Do you like it? Is it as bad as people say it is? Or some people, well, not bad, people say it's okay, but I don't know, I'm getting mixed reviews all around. I'm but what a lot of people saying is that they want to see Slappy, the living dummy. Everyone's kind of waiting for him. They say he has an okay design, They say he has a better design than the Jack Black what was it called, Goosebumps movie. I just saw the movie in theaters. I loved it. I think I also saw the. Did I watch the second one in theaters, or was that on? Um, I'm gonna call them. I forgot what they're called, like servers or platforms. I forgot like the term was used, but I watched it in one of those. I thought it was fine. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. The sequel, it was called Haunted Halloween or something. Anyway, um, but I think I'm like losing track. But what I meant was is that I've just been catching up on like entertainment news has just been coming up. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with going over the episode titles. And basically how this works is I'm gonna go over episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, like the episode titles, and then go back to episode 1 and read through the descriptions, go 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll go back to the top and see like what I think of the description, what I think it's going to be about, what can I speculate, could this episode tie into like a future episode, could characters come back possibly, or will there possibly be a new character? I mean, who knows? So that's basically what I'm going to do if you're new to the channel. Okay. Whew. Alright. Let's get started. So what we have here, episodes of Big City Green Season 4, Episode 1. And the first half is called Truck Stopped, and the second half is called Jingled. The second episode is called, I think you see in the bottom, but it's called Stand Up. Oh, sorry, Stand Up Bill. Sorry, sorry, it's right there. Anyway, so it's called Stand Up Bill, and the second half is called Green Trial. And episode 3 is called Bad Dad, the first half, and the second half is called Junk Junkie. Okay. So let's go back to the top over here. So episode 1. For Truck Stopped, Tilly and Cricket wrestle with indecision at a truck stop between Big City and the country. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm sorry. I should really get back to like the second description of this whole episode, but I just kind of want to say this right here. With spoilers for the end of season 3, spoilers for the finale in the end of season 3, basically, of how Cricket, Tilly, and Bill are basically going to be living in the city and the country, basically. And mostly we're going to be like, looking, especially at the beginning of the season, it makes sense to tackle the kids and kind of like their like new like living situation. They're not going to go into anything too dark or anything or sad, but I like this how they're kind of in the middle, because I thought it was really poignant of how in the season 3 finale there was a moment where Cricket, Bill, and Tilly, and even for a little bit Nancy, were straight smack down in the middle between Smallton, basically the country, and Big City. They were in the exact center of it. And how cool is it that, and I'm pretty sure that they meant to do that, how cool is it that in the first half of the first episode of the season, right after that poignant moment, is that we are still in the middle. We're still in the middle. After how long, because I forgot like how long I waited from the end of season 3 to the beginning of season 4. How long we waited to find out we are still in the middle. We are still in the middle of between two worlds that we have come to love. Even though I would have liked to see the country more of just being in the country. At least that's me personally. But I think we spent like a good time in it. I don't think it was like too rushed, but I would have liked to see more. Like just in the country, I would have liked to see more. But that's pretty cool. That how we're gonna get the city and the country. We're gonna get best of both worlds. So I thought that was pretty cool and poignant that we're still in the middle. We left in the middle between Smallton, the country, and Big City, and now we are still in the middle with episode 1, and we are faced with the indecision. Even though it's about an indecision, they're wrestling about an indecision. Probably gonna be something like funny or ridiculous, which is fine. They're kids. Cricket is 11, almost 12. Tilly's 12, almost 13. They better be. They'll be Cricket. It is Cricket. But they'll be crazy if Cricket's still 10. That you gotta be out of your mind. That you can have Christmas like 2 or 3 times, Halloween twice, and you're still 10? How's that possible? You're not Phineas and Ferb. Don't. But I'm kind of worried they're going to do that because Cricket's still the same height and Tilly's still the same height. They didn't like grow or anything. Even though they had these. I mean, for me personally, what's the point of having all these holidays and stuff if you're not going to age? I think I'm getting upset over nothing, and I usually do that. But, hopefully they do age. Hopefully they grow up. Like, hopefully, like, their birthdays are off screen, and they're, like, not still, like, 10 and 11, because that'd be crazy. Anyway. So that's the first half. Sorry, I kind of went, like, a little tangent there, but basically, Tilly and Cricket wrestle with indecision at a truck stop between big city and the country. So, okay, new place, we're going to be at a truck stop. Okay? And... Okay. And, wait, hold on. Second half, it's called Jingled. Tilly wants to become a big city jingle writer and rise through the ranks. Huh. Again, like, I can't remember, like, what I said. I probably said it, but I'm not 100% sure of what in the video of what I want to see in Big City Green season 4. But what I thought I said, it would be pretty cool if we could to see something with Tilly and with singing, because in the OK Karaoke episode, Tilly had an amazing voice, and now she wants to become a jingle writer and rise through the ranks. Oh, I even mentioned that like through like the trailer. I'm like, it kind of looks like maybe she might go through like a singing career, and it looks like she's gonna become a jingle writer. That might be that Office Space. And when she was like wearing that like suit, I think she had a couple of different like outfit changes, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be in that episode. Huh. It's pretty cool that I caught on to that. Alright. So that's episode 1. Episode 2, stand up. So there's like a dash. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to like hover over that for too long. I'm sorry. But there's a hyphen between it. So I'm assuming like stand-up comedy. So stand-up Bill. Bill discovers his favorite comedian, Fred the Farmer, may not sorry, I'm kind of reading that weird. Bill discovers his favorite comedian, Fred the Farmer, may not be who he claims to be. Okay, that's weird of how it's weird kind of how they phrase that, but okay. And it's there's 2 sentences. Meanwhile, Cricket goes up against an insult comedian. Oh, okay. Okay, second half. Green trial. When Cricket is accused of a crime he didn't commit. Okay. Tilly is the only one who is willing to defend him and must convince the rest of the family of his innocence. Okay. I'm not really a huge fan. I know he's a mischievous, optimistic, rambunctious boy. That's our boy Cricket. Like I understand that, but it's so weird and how kind of cliche at this point that Cricket is the one who immediately gets blamed. Like I bet 100% it's gonna be Bill's dad, because Bill just does not learn his lesson that hey, maybe there's a chance that probably isn't Cricket. You dummy. I'm sorry, but I just can't. It just annoys me. Because there's a lot of different episodes where I just love Bill and Cricket's relationship, where Cricket learns the lesson, Bill realizes what he did was wrong, and they have like an understanding. They even have these sympathetic smiles and understanding smiles. I love that. I'm trying to remember the episode I was talking about, but that happened a couple episodes. But now we're kind of getting this, even though I love Tilly, that she's standing up for Cricket. Older sister defending the little brother. I love that. I love that with all my heart. But who is gonna get? So like, who's gonna? Because I could just see that coming over a million miles. It's gonna be Bill. Yeah, because I wouldn't believe it would be Nancy. Alice maybe, but it's totally gonna be Bill. It's like cliche at this point because I'm like, oh, the overbearing, overprotective father is gonna blame the rambunctious boy, even though just it's probably gonna be twisted that Cricket didn't do it. And is Bill gonna do this again in like a later episode? Like, is he ever gonna learn his lesson of not being that kind of same person? I don't know. Anyway, so that's episode 2, and episode 3. Bad junkie. Sorry, bad dad. Cricket and Tilly get to know their grandpa, while Nancy scrambles to find him a job. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, but that caught me by surprise. Okay, and junkie, desperate to ensure his family's future. Desperate to ensure his family's future security, Bill becomes a hoarder. Okay, and that seems like a Bill type of thing to do, and it's probably going to be gone like an episode later. Okay, so let's go back to the top and let's do like episode theories and what could come of this. So with truck stopped, Tilly and Cricket wrestle with indecision at a truck stop between big city and the country. So I'm assuming Smallton, or like maybe the country itself. Okay, so I don't really speculate too much what's going on. Just probably it's gonna be something silly. They're at a truck stop, and maybe they want to get like maybe it's probably like one of those Slurpee things. Yeah, because remember when they went to that convenience store? It's kind of like what do I want to say just like a bunch of doors opening and closing, but anyway, so yeah, I remember that like Slurpee place that convenience store. They just Cricket want to get Slurpee, but there was the no shirt no shoes policy or whatever. Like you have to have a shirt and shoes. That was a dumb episode. But that Slurpee, it looked good. What do I want to say? Oh, right. So basically, it's probably gonna be something like that. There's like indecision, probably like between like flavors or something. Or do you want to buy something? Again, I don't know. It could be really anything, but at truck stop, there's only 2 things really. There is the gas tanks to fill up the gas, or even if it's like electric, they have these electric plugs and batteries, so you can fill up your car and then you can go. There's that. There's the bathrooms, and then there's like their convenience store. Maybe there might be like a little mini mart, or like a sandwich shop or something, or maybe like a coffee like a coffee mini mart type place. It might be like next to it, like next door. Like, that could be like a thing. So there's really only that. So I'm assuming like their indecision probably would be like buying something, or like flavors of Slurpee. Like I want strawberry. Like no, I want watermelon. Maybe. So that's basically my theory, really. So nothing too much, nothing too crazy. But Cricket until you know how to turn like the mundane thing and Monday afternoon and turn into a whole crazy escapade. Seriously, they're out of control. But that's part of their charm. Jingled. Tilly wants to become a big city jingle writer and rise through the ranks. So, I guess what I'm hoping what to do here is that Tilly probably, I'm just guessing, Tilly's probably gonna, do you guys remember that episode where, yeah, because I bet they didn't go through everything in Big City. I bet there's a lot of stuff they still haven't explored yet. And that's going to be pretty exciting because if you remember the elevator action episode where the Greens and Gloria got closer, I really loved that episode. I forgot the score I gave it, if it was good, great, or fantastic. I remember good things about it. But, what do I want to say? Oh, because remember it was what did Bill call it? The City Exploration Day, where Bill said, "Oh yeah, last week Tilly asked us to go to the National History Museum, and this week Cricket wanted to go to the." And then Cricket, I just love Cricket. He's like big glass elevator door, big glass elevator door. Like the window has like a big glass, and when you move up and down, it looks like you're flying. Cricket is just such a rambunctious country boy. He just thinks going to the elevator and feel like you're flying in an elevator, going up and down. He just thinks it's like the greatest thing in the world. But that's part of the charm, and that's part of early cricket before he got used to big city. That was him when he was like so kind of in like a whoa type of element, going to the big city pool, the community pool for the first time. Experiencing Halloween in the city for the first time, experiencing Thanksgiving in the city for the first time, Christmas and New Year's for the first time, experiencing a first job, experiencing a first crush, the community center, being part of a choir, getting a best friend. He went through so many new things in the city, and the city is just such a big concept for someone that was grew up in the farm or grew up in the country, kind of like Clark Kent, like Superman from Smallville, Kansas, coming to Metropolis. Basically, it's a new experience. Well, obviously, it's different with Clark Kent because he's like an adult. He's a man. Cricket was a 10-year-old boy at the time. Now he's like 11, like 12, almost 12. I think it's like 11 and a half. So it was such like a big new experience for him. And what did I say? All right, so basically, what I was trying to, my point was, is that are we gonna get that again? Because I bet we haven't gone everywhere in big city. Are we gonna go back to that? A big city exploration days, like how Tilly, even though it's off screen, Tilly and the Greens went to the National History Museum. Cricket and the Greens went to the elevator and had the experience with Gloria. Are we gonna go to like maybe like an art studio or something, and Tilly starts singing and someone finds her, or someone like starts singing and Tilly gets interested and say, oh hey, is there somewhere where I can, like practice like for my singing career, because I can sing. They say, oh, okay, do like a little audition for me, like right here, right now. Because that's how they are sometimes. Where they're just kind of like right here, right now. Like even though sometimes they're like, okay, like come back to my office later, but sometimes they're like, nope, at this moment, show me what you got. And maybe like Tilly would just sing and say, oh, you're wonderful. Like if you train more, you can rise through the ranks, like how saying it in the description. So that's my little theories for that. Or maybe it might be something similar to the city exploration days, but I think it'd be pretty cool if we can bring back that concept, because you only ever mentioned it once and never came back. I think it would be pretty cool if we could bring that back. Will that actually happen? It's a possibility. I would love that. But it could be something where Telly just reads like a magazine and say, oh, like, hey, I wasn't too shabby when I was doing my karaoke. Maybe I could give this a try or something. But either way, while she rises through the ranks, maybe it might be something where it's like, oh, I'm not seeing my family enough, and she kind of gives it up, but she's not going to give up singing. I want her to continue her singing career, because I just think she just has a wonderful voice. I would like to continue that through season 4, because throughout season 1 to season 2, right? Season 1 to season 2, not only Tilly, but also Remy were having like an acting arc where Tilly was experiencing her like acting career, and Remy was kind of getting better and better and better and better. But season 3, they kind of put that on hold. Well, except for the karaoke thing, season 3 was kind of opening the door where not only can Tilly do acting and like interpretive dance and stuff like that, she can also sing. Maybe that's gonna be the next arc for Tilly. Like season 3, season 4, maybe season 5. If they are gonna do season 5, who knows? Maybe that'll be an arc for Tilly with singing, and Remy actually will have something else. Or maybe Remy will continue acting. Who knows? Because Remy didn't do much acting when he was with the country with us in season 3, so he had like a little arc, a mini arc in the episode with knitting, so maybe he might take that up again. But he really became like a master, so what is there really else to do except for go into competition and get someone? Oh, that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, it maybe Alice can be part of the episode. Like, oh, my protege, your time has come. It's like, oh, then maybe it can be something where Alice is like, oh, like it's like an old rival of hers, and and now she has like a grandson or maybe a great grandson or something, and to, hey Remy, in a way, you've been kind of like my grandson, and so you're gonna take up the mantle of me, and you're gonna go up against this her grandson. It's like, okay, and maybe Remy wins, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? But anyway, but that's my theory for Jingled. Tilly rises through the ranks. Maybe she doesn't see her family as much. Maybe she's just not happy with the this particular Jingle studio. Maybe, I don't know. And or maybe realizes like rising through the ranks, it's not something that she wants, and she just wants to sing like on her own. She wants to do solo, and it's fine. And maybe that's gonna be what happens. Who knows? So that's episode 1. Episode 2, Stand Up Bill. Bill discovers his favorite comedian, Fred the Farmer, may not be who he claims to be. Meanwhile, Cricket goes up against goes up against an insult comedian. So that's pretty cool. We have like an A plot and B plot in the description for an episode. And that's going to be pretty interesting. We have a Bill-centric episode where Bill discovers his favorite comedian, and he may not be who he claims to be. I wonder how Bill's gonna react to that. Like, I mean, Bill never really did any jokes before. I think there was I think there was one episode that he tried to be funny. I forgot what it was called. Oh, Cheap Show. Yeah, he tried to be funny, and it just didn't work. It didn't land. He was not funny. Cricket was funny in the episode. It was unintentionally funny, but he was funny. Bill wasn't funny though. What was I saying? Alright, so I kind of don't really know what's going to happen with Bill, except that he doesn't like his favorite comedian, or maybe Fred the Farmer is actually a good dude, and Bill will learn not to jump to conclusions. Maybe, I don't know. With Cricket going up against an insult comedian, that's going to be kind of interesting, of how Cricket's always been kind of a rambunctious person, kind of doesn't really watch what he says, really, and going up with someone who has their job and gets paid for to actually insult people harshly and on purpose, and like do it really well. And Cricket's gonna go up against them, because I kind of wonder why. Like, why would Cricket go up against this person? Like, does the person insult his family? Will Cricket win? Or will it be something where Cricket will just have to let go, and this person is going to keep insulting people, and Cricket just can't do anything about it, because Cricket just not good as an insult person as this person, because maybe this other person is a professional and adult, and Cricket only has so many years under his belt of being mischievous, and he just can't keep up. And you just have to learn, well, there's nothing really much you can do about it. What are you going to do? Beat this person up? Like, you can't really do that. Probably because this person probably twice your size. My goodness. I'm just speculating, but I'm kind of more interested with the Cricket subplot. Not really the Bill one. But anyway. Green Trial. This one's pretty cool. Cricket is accused of a crime he didn't commit, until he's the only one who's willing to take his case and must convince the rest of the family of his innocence. I mentioned this before. I love the older sister defending the little brother. I love that. I love that with all my heart. Cricket loves Tilly, and Tilly loves Cricket. I'm not saying that the rest of the Green family doesn't love Cricket. That's not what I'm saying. But again, I just see him 1,000 miles away. Bill's the one who is accusing Cricket of this crime. It's gonna happen. Let's watch. I'll be surprised to be Nancy, and I will eat my words. I will say, I was wrong. I 100% suspect it was Bill, but it was actually Nancy. What happened? Most likely not. But you never know. There's always that 10, 12% that you could be wrong. Anyway, okay. I'm sorry. Episode 3. Bad Dad. Cricket and Tilly get to know their grandpa while Nancy scrambles to find them a job. Obviously, this has to be, what was his name? He was part of the flashback episode. Nick. Yeah, it was Nick, right? Yeah, and we never really knew anything about Nancy's mom. Is she passed away like Bill's dad? Because I think they're around the same age in that flashback episode, the Green Acres episode. Oh, that was great. But yeah, so Nick. And Nick is probably like around like Alice's age, so he's probably like an old man too. Um, but yeah. So we're gonna be seeing Nick. There's so many questions for me. Like, what? Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking over what I want to say because I'm like, there's so many things going in my brain right now. Like, where has he been? Has he been on the run? Has he been arrested? Like Nancy? Has he have been having this other family and he just only comes up because he's been recently divorced or something? Does Nancy know about this, or does Nancy just not care? But Nancy's trying to find him a job, and she's like scrambling to find a job. It's either Nick is gonna do something crazy, and that's why Nancy's like, I need to find him a job. I need to get him settled before he does something insane. Or maybe she's like, I love my dad. I don't respect what he does, but I still love him, and I want to find him a job because he's my dad and he needs help. Maybe that's the reason. Who knows? So we quick until they get to know their grandpa. I wonder how Alice and what's it? Bill. Sorry, Alice and Bill. What are they gonna think about Nick? I bet. What I was gonna say, I bet Bill has met Nick before, but he has in that flashback episode, Green Acres, the episode where Bill meets Nancy is the same episode that Bill meets Nick, because Bill's doing like odd jobs to get money because it was a whole thing with like downsizing the farm and stuff like that. But yeah, so I kind of don't really know much to say, not because I'm not interested, but because I kind of don't know what to say. There could be like so many things could happen with that. Nick is kind of like the new Nancy because we were kind of hearing about Nancy, and we didn't really hear that Nancy was like her name until like a while after, like in season 1. But we were kind of hearing things about Nancy. Nancy did this, Nancy did that, and kind of like, oh, she's kind of not in the picture, but they still like love her. But I'm like, except for Alice, she was kind of thinking of her badly, or kind of like, oh, whatever, kind of like brushing the subject off. So is like Nick gonna be like the new Nancy? Maybe. Who knows? So, so that's Bad Dad. Junkie. Desperate to ensure his family's future security, Bill becomes a hoarder. That's probably like a classic Bill episode. Bill is overprotective. He doesn't want the farm to fail. He doesn't want like this small farm to fail. He doesn't want the coffee place because like Alice's funds, which are tied to Bill's funds, are tied together. So if the coffee place fails, they're kind of, it will start going downhill. It won't be immediately, but it will start going downhill, and Bill just doesn't want any of that. So yeah, there's not really like a theories for that, except that I'm sure they're gonna be fine. Hopefully they're gonna be fine. Oh jeez, like I don't want them to live on the street because there was like a couple of close calls, but they kind of resolve at the end of the episode, so I shouldn't be too worried. But yeah, so that's kind of the end this review. I'm sorry I've been kind of I mean, I'm kind of losing words. I mean, I'm sorry, kind of like this isn't like what are the words I'm trying to say? I guess like I mentioned before, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've been in front of the camera. I guess I'm just kind of nervous, but I just kind of just want to not get this out of the way because I do enjoy the show, but kind of just going over my thoughts and feelings of the episodes. And you know what? Let's just leave off on a good note and not an awkward note. Like, you know, let's talk about what my possible favorite episode is going to be out of the 3. Let's see. Truck Stopped, Jingled, Santa Bill, Green Trial, Bad Dad, Junkie. Favorite episode that I'm suspecting. Jingled. That's number 1. My least favorite, I would have to say, would be Junk Junkie, maybe? It's between Junk Junkie and Stand Up Bill. But I'm kind of interested with the cricket going up against the insult community. That could just be like extremely funny. Junk Junkie, not so much. Maybe we'll get some Gloria humor since she like lives in the home in the house they live in. So, but I'm not completely sure. Gloria might not even be in this episode to begin with. I'm just suspecting. But yeah, I guess it would be like Junk Junkie. So that would be, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are 6, like what we'll call 11-minute parts basically. And number 6 would be Junk Junkie. 5 would have to be Stand Up Bill. 4 would be Green Trial. Yeah, 4 would be Green Trial. Hmm. 3 would be Truck Stopped. 2 would be Bad Dad, and 1 would be Jingled. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Yeah, so everyone, once again, thank you so much to my 208th and 209th subscribers. I really appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate my new subscribers, my new viewers, my current subscribers, my current viewers, my original subscribers, and my original viewers and subscribers just come on off the channel and just to check it out. I really appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to check out my community posts and my mini reviews. Again, my community posts, my most recent one was a monthly update. Again, Secrets of Sulphur Springs Season 3A is currently winning with that 79%. The Ghost and Molly McGee and Big City Greens are at 14% tied, and Haley's on it is 0%. So if you don't like those scores, make sure you cast your vote. If you want the show that you want to be the main show that I go over in October. And yeah, so everyone, hey, I guess just once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to check out my community posts and my mini reviews. And yeah, and just hopefully I'll reach to 210 subscribers before November begins. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on Tuesday for my mini review for Secrets of Sulphur Springs Season 3 Episode 1. My mini review for that. Okay, I'll see you then, hopefully. Bye.